YouTube drama. I'm not really sure if I should call this YouTube drama or not. But yeah, I just woke up like 10 minutes ago, started watching YouTube while I was taking a shit. And YouTube recommended me some of this guy's clips when he was breaking down and everything. This guy is Nikocado Avocado. It's not like I didn't know him, but I just wasn't subscribed to him. It was kind of weird that YouTube was recommending his videos. But yeah, it's alright. So I think yesterday Charlie made a video about him. Uh, Charlie, as in MoistCritikal, you know the guy. I hope you know that guy. I mean, why are you here if you don't know Nikocado, Avocado, and MoistCritikal? Come on. But yeah, Charlie made a video about him and started talking about the things that his thoughts on Nikocado, Avocado, and I think the videos were mostly because recently Nick has been uh, having these kind of videos where he's saying that he's a disabled person. And well, Charlie recently has been having this kind of videos where he like share his thoughts on people that pretend to be disabled to gain clout. Yeah, right. YouTube views, TikTok views, whatever. He's been doing that. He's been having these kind of videos, and well, Nick made this statement about being disabled, so their topics just crossed, and Charlie made a bit about it, right? The video that I watched this morning was Nick's response to Charlie, right? So they're like talking in their videos or something. So yeah, I'm gonna start watching Nick's videos. I probably would cut some parts out because I really don't care. I want to touch on some uh, some topics, but yeah, I don't know. I just think if you want to watch Nick's reaction, you can just go to his channel.
Response video to Penguins who made a video about me again. Do you realize that this person fooled you? He pulled wool over your eyes. I'm telling you, there should be a study on people like this who have this way of sounding really articulate and really intelligent.
It's funny because uh, sometimes when some people talk, uh, they talk in a certain way. Yeah, not because they want to sound smart, but that's just how they talk. You know, it's easier to communicate like that. If you watch Charlie's streams, you would find out how he actually talks, which is the same way that he talks every time. And what I found, what I find pretty interesting is that whenever people talk like that, some people get kind of defensive. This thing. This kind of character that always go and says, "I thought you think you're better than me, so you think you're better than me. Come on, let's hear it now." So yeah, there's this kind of character that always says, "You think you're better than me?" They're usually Karens. Come on, you know that if we put wig on Nick's, he would totally fit the Karen stereotype. I haven't made any studies on that, but usually all the people that says you think you're better than me, it's sometimes because they themselves think that they're less than you. All right, you don't have to say anything. That's just how they express themselves. They have this inferiority complex. So and yeah, the only way they can show it or they can actually make something about it is by saying, no, 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 you're putting yourself on a high stand. Even then, this kind of argument falls into ad hominem. So it's a fallacy. It's called a fallacy, ad hominem fallacy. I'm not sure how it is called in English, but at least in Spanish it's something like that. Ad hominem is actually when you attack the person and not the arguments. So it's like a hole in your defense. It doesn't make that much of a case. It just shows that you have nothing to talk about. So you just talk about the person. We all we all fail in that kind of sense at some point. Maybe even Charlie has failed it by saying that at some point. So I don't know. It's just something to point out. All right, so let's keep watching.
without actually saying anything of intellectual value at all. They're this superiority complex.
The thing is, Charlie has never said that his content was intellectual. His content is more using a lot of sarcasm and a lot of humor, right? That's most of his content. Nick says that Charlie has a superiority complex, but I'm not quite sure about that. Charlie has been open with his viewers many times that he actually is just a random guy with a YouTube channel. He talks to the YouTube guy. Whenever he talks about the things that he has accomplished, he usually talks them about in an ironic way.
This self-righteous, this preachy, holier than thou, arrogant, slightly narcissistic way
Again, all the things you're saying right now can be just summarizing. So you think you're better than me?
of communicating, but yet he contradicts himself in all of his stuff. And at my expense. Do you realize how serious this is, everybody? He said that I was myself. He said that I was.
All right, so I'm 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 gonna put my money by saying that one of the first thing that Charlie addresses in his response video is that you were saying that uh, you didn't broke your ribs because of your weight. And then Nick was saying that he didn't broke his ribs because of his weight. Yet he has a video where he actually admits, I broke my ribs because of my weight. So Charlie uses this video to make an argument, and Nick doesn't really address it in his video. So I'm gonna guess, I don't know, I would give this point to Charlie. Why would you not address it? It's like the first 2 minutes of Charlie's video talks about it. Uh, he also talks about how even if you have broken ribs, uh, your recovery was amazing. You're like a Wolverine kind of person. So I don't know. You should have talked about it, Nick.
Myself. This is disgusting. And when I point this.
I don't know about all the censorship. I'm gonna guess it's because you wanna keep the video monetized, which is alright. I mean, it's on you. But I just don't know what the fuck are you talking about. Whenever I hear that sound, I think he's talking about shitting himself. Shit. Was it? What did he say that he was shitting himself? I think it's Charlie said that Nick was killing himself. Yeah, he kinda is. But we'll get into that sometime later.
Yeah, you're so damn concerned, yet you did nothing about that video that's currently spewing all over the internet.
So what do you want him to do about it? Huh? I mean, Nikocado, it's a YouTuber. Charlie's a YouTuber, so they're public figures. Once you pass the million subscribers, or once you get like a certain amount of numbers, people are gonna start talking about you. It's just what's gonna happen. You can't, say you can't expect it, and your life is gonna be different. People are gonna start recognizing you. Yeah, that's just something that happens and something that comes with the job, Nick. I'm sorry, but that's just how it goes. No, you're the one that chooses how to deal with this, so yeah.
Gee, it didn't occur to you to pin a comment to say to people, don't leave. Gee.
Yeah, I mean, because everyone that watches Charlie has seen most of his videos, right? And in most of Charlie's videos, he says, do not attack the content creator. And even then, most of the videos that Charlie actually reacts to, he never even puts the title of it. So he does not encourage us, the people, to attack on content creators. And then, even then, I would actually think that uh, you've been attacked a lot before, Charlie. You're just now trying to find a scapegoat, right? Someone to blame. It's like we see it in your t-shirt. It's you wanna say it's your fault to anyone. Now you found Charlie. I'm gonna dude, we're like on the first minute. What the fuck? Yeah, I assure you, we're not gonna watch the whole video because it talks about the same stuff lots of times. So yeah, uh, even there, Nick, lots of people has been talking about you. Like even if we just check real fast, we look for Nikocado, Avocado. Even I've checked for your memes. You're kind of funny. Sí, this guy says arruinó su vida por visitas. In Spanish. Uh, compré el peor OnlyFans de todo y morí de asco. That's something like I bought the worst OnlyFans of. And this is 9 months ago, 4 months ago. Why I'm scared of Nikocado. 1 year ago, Nikocado, from music to a fat guy, uh, in danger of dying. This is 9 months ago. This guy analyzes your channel, and this guy analyzes your channel. That's 10 months ago. So uh, lots of people have talked about you. Why haven't you made a response to them? Like you made a response to Charlie. So I'm gonna take a wild guess that it's because their subscriber count is not as high as Charlie's, right? So I think that you may have just found your pot of gold, found your gold goose, your goose of golden eggs. Not sure how the fuck do you say it in English, but I'm just gonna say it. Yeah. And of course you're gonna try to monetize on it. You're gonna try to fight cloud. So if anything, what I would think is that you're using Charlie as a way to get views.
Grown men who are concerned making videos like that. If you're concerned, you send me an email. You write to me. You DM me. You write to my network. You write to my sponsors. You write to my manager. You reach out in a personal way if you're.
No, because he wouldn't uh then he wouldn't leave a message, right? He's making a video to his audience so they don't actually end up like this. And you're missing the whole point of Charlie's video. That is not really about your weight. It's more about uh, your weight and your mental crisis as a way to gain views.
Looking to cause mischief, they're going to go to my page and create a bunch of crap that I have to deal with. And if I tell you that I'm hurt and you don't take the time to go back to the video.
I'm gonna make something clear that I think it's important to always remember. Just because you're screaming doesn't mean you're more right. Okay? And if someone ever criticizes you, of course you're gonna be angry, but the best way to approach it would be take your time, calm yourself, calm yourself down, take the points that the person is criticizing you about, and then write a response about it. And you don't have the only way that I think that you would actually be screaming if you meet the person like the discussion is like really heated. When you make a YouTube video, you have like all the time to calm yourself down a little, and then think about what you're gonna say. I always think about is you show what you want to show on camera, all right? You show the image, you show what you want your people to see, the character you want them to see, because you're completely free to edit anything out. That's why sometimes apology videos seem so fake, because well, the person is showing you what they would like you to see. How hey, look how I'm crying. Hey, look how hurt I am. On stream is kind of different because you can actually control what's been showing. So yeah.
That says so much about your character, Charlie. And I don't want to hear about my character, how I'm supposedly in a character all the time. I was not in a character. I was not. I was not. The first thing that comes out your mouth.
Damn, man. I would really hope you're in character. Look, I'm not a psychoanalytic. I'm not that. But uh, um, I don't think that your attitude is really the attitude that uh, uh, healthy, like a mental healthy person would act like. I'm not sure if I'm saying this right. If I'm butchering the English, just don't cancel me for that. Come on, come on, guys, be cool, be cool.
Which is then why would you even mention my butt? My you sick person. What business did that have being in your video at all? Oh, to relate that you're just trying to show people how you knew of me? Well, you hypocritical liar. You said in your video that you've been watching me before the mukbangs, that you've been aware of me, and you watched my positivity videos from eras ago. You lying hypocritical.
Right. I saw Charlie's videos, and yeah, he said that he watched your videos like when you were more healthier. I don't know. But he also admitted that he may have missed some of your videos. So yeah.
Piece of crap. Don't sit here on your superiority. Oh, I'm so articulate. I'll talk
Dude, again with the superiority. Come on, give it a break.
like this so that you watch me. You know, he's just trying to get views.
Dude, there's some where in your mind. Come on, don't scream at me. There's somewhere in your mind you actually think that Charlie's superior to you. Superior to you. Yeah, and that's not his fault.
You have the nerve to talk about my physical appearance and bring up my. Would you do that to a woman? Imagine.
Yes, Charlie would totally do that to a woman. You would know if you watch his videos. Whenever he sees some bullshit on the internet, he's just gonna call it out.
A woman who overate. He called me disgusting so many times, like 5 times. And then this video, he's like, well, I didn't call you disgusting. I never said that. Yeah, but you said my actions were disgusting.
Look, yeah, there's a difference between doing disgusting and being a disgusting person. And doing something disgusting is like once, like let's say, I'm gonna use another example. I don't want to talk about disgusting things right now. But let's say you do something kinky, right? You're with your girlfriend and you do something kinky. It's alright because you both know each other. You're in bed. You wanna spice things up. You do some kinky things. Does that mean you're a kinky person? No. Being a kinky person would be like your whole existence revolves around being kinky, right? Same thing about doing disgusting things and being a disgusting person. Uh, uh, if one of my cookies fell to the floor and I take it back and I eat it, that's disgusting, all right? Does that make me a disgusting person? No, not really. Not really. It's not the same thing. I'm sorry, Nick, but I really think that you in your head you think of yourself as a disgusting person, and now you're just projecting on Charlie.
Connect the dots. People draw conclusions, whether they're correct or not.
You're the one that's drawing conclusions, my man.
Well, he advertised his Patreon, so I just don't take any of this seriously. F you. F you. It was 5 seconds, and I say it in every video. Do you discredit universities that are funded by things? Do you discredit medical studies?
It kind of does. It kind of does. Imagine if Logan Paul made this video about when he apologized about the thing that happened in Japan. Uh, Imagine if he had a sponsorship, like if we were saying, "I'm sorry, guys, yeah, I just used my discount code on Raid Shuttle Agents." On Raid Shuttle Agents, yeah, people would have lost their shit about it, you know. because it doesn't feel genuine, right? Because usually when you talk about something serious, uh, it's not really a way to monetize it. It does lose its value. And come on, man, don't talk. You're talking about medical research and you're comparing it to your situation. It's not the same thing. Come on.
We're gonna play this video a little bit, and he says, "Well, I didn't attack his weight. I'm only talking about what I would say to anyone else. You know, I don't care if he's fat or skinny. If I see a skinny person eating like that, I would call them out. Oh, really? Oh, really? Well, gee, where's your line of videos about all the other mukbang channels? Huh? I'm one of thousands."
Well, like Cap said, uh, Charlie didn't really make a video of you because of mukbang. Charlie made a video because of like the topics were like you made yourself that you were a disabled person because of your weight. Charlie talks about how people fake disabilities, and those are have been his recent videos, right? To gain clout. So yeah, those two topics kind of cross themselves, and here we are on one of the biggest crossovers on the internet. Come on, come on. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just looking too much into it, and they're both playing characters, and we should just enjoy the show, the shit show. I don't really enjoy this kind of content. I just wanted to make a comment about it. So yeah.
Reviews. Your actual wordage was, at the end of the video, you said, "Well, I believe if there wasn't YouTube involved and he wasn't a successful YouTuber, he wouldn't have eaten this way. He wouldn't have gotten fat." Oh, really? Really? So I have control or I don't have control?
You don't have control, my man, but not on your eating habits. It's more about on your. You don't have control on what will you do to gain views. That's what you don't have control on. That's what he doesn't have control on. Sorry guys if I'm neglecting you, but sometimes I feel like I'm talking to Nick because of his video is really personal. He's like talking like this, right? So I feel like he's talking to me, right? He's talking to Charlie though. No, he doesn't have control. Uh, he has control on what he wants to eat, but he doesn't have control on what does he want to do to gain clout. All right. He's gonna scream as much as he's gonna scream as much as necessary to gain the views that he wants to, which is not really healthy. I think that's not really healthy. Uh, Nick's content, and he knows it's not about him eating. It's about he entering this state of depression. Him breaking down in camera, and viewers like to see that. They find joy in that. He's probably faking it, and that's why his viewers enjoy it.
Control. I don't have control because I haven't eaten a.
No, you don't have control because you don't know when to stop. Not when to stop eating, but when to stop doing this shit in views, right? Is people really watching you, or is people watching how you uh destroy yourself? That's the show. The show is not really you. What you do to yourself. It's kind of Phoenician, all right? People don't really watch him because himself. People just watch him because the shit that he does. Kind of different. You're gonna say, "I know it's the same thing." No, it's not really.
I don't want to hear from your followers. Well, look who's talking. Yeah.
Okay, so once this part, he kind of says the same thing through the whole video. So I'm just gonna speed it up. Yeah.
Yes, But am I on this high horse, this preaching righteousness, this superiority, like this is what's right, this is what's wrong? Am I?
Charlie has never said if something's right or something's wrong. Uh, I think I would have to check on his videos again, but which I won't probably. But from what I can remember, he usually just speaks his mind, you know. And he actually has this video called "I'm Not Your Dad," which is mostly about it. He's not gonna tell you what's right or what's wrong. He's just gonna speak his mind. He's just another fucking YouTuber speaking his mind.
I've mostly talked. I ate half of
Well,
a cheeseburger and half of a French fry. That's it. I ordered some chicken nuggets. I had chili. I think I had 2 bites of the chili in a span of 40 minutes. Let's add up those little bites. That's probably a span of 5 minutes.
you know what would be like kinda pointless? If I went to your video, start counting exactly how many bites you had, which would be kind of cherry picking because we're really discussing something that it's not of importance here. And you're making it out to be a big topic. But yeah, whatever.
Me in 38 minutes.
You just want to have this checklist on. He said this lie, and so you put it. You start counting these kind of lies in your list, and then you have this really great thumbnail of Charlie did these many lies on the video or something. He's such a liar.
Perspective of this person's not famous enough for me to care, therefore everything they say is worthless. He makes it sound like because he doesn't know who I am, everything I have said is completely irrelevant.
Really, by me saying, I don't know who this is, that therefore diminishes every other point that followed in the video? I don't know a lot of people in life. It doesn't mean I can't learn from them. You meet someone for the first time sometime.
Did it? Come on, Nick. I mean, like, he literally just said some times ago that you don't have to say something to mean it, which I obviously said that was kind of bullshit. But yeah, you're like using your own argument to yourself, you know. You're saying no, yeah, but not because I didn't mean that. Mm, I don't know. You have to watch the video to draw your conclusions. The way he says it, how many times he says it. I mean, like, let's say if I start a video and say, yeah, this, blah, 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 I don't, I don't know who this guy is. Who's this guy? Like, it's not a really question that's relevant in that kind of video. At the times that you say it, come on, man. When I saw Charlie's video and he said something like, if I had $1 for every time that he said something like that, I didn't. Come on, Charlie. It's not. There's no way he said that many times. And then I watched your video. And yeah, he said a lot, fucking lots of times.
So, not famous if gross.
Did I say that? Did I say that? That you're not famous enough for me to know or talk about? I do a lot of collaborations on this platform. I collaborate with so many people, and I collaborate with like 25 people. Most of the time, I have more followers or I get more views. Do I care? Does that prevent me from talking to them, engaging with them, sharing our viewers, making collaborations? It does not.
Well, checking for looking for Nick videos, I have to search Nikocado. This is just one thing that I've learned about him. There's this girl he collaborated with, and then said something like that she was afraid of him. That seems like an interesting video. I haven't seen it. I'm probably gonna see it. If it was if the video has like something else to say, I would probably put it like, I don't know, I would put and make a comment about it. If not, then it's probably about a bad video about Nick.
Some of their opinions, then I'm a little bit happier. I know I can't change yours, and you stand by all of this, and I know exactly what you're doing. No video today, starvation. We fasted. How about that?
I really think Charlie has made a mistake, but not because he really didn't thought that he was talking with a child. I think that was his mistake. All right. Uh, you have like this is a childlike behavior, really, and like we all thought. I still think about it because that's helps me a lot, but that this is just an act. This is just a character. Charlie thought this was a character, but in this video you said no, this is not a character. I don't believe it. I hope he doesn't believe it too. Okay, this is if this is really your character, then you're just a child, man. You totally debunked all his lies, spitting facts left and right. You're much better spoken and not acting pretentious like him. You really, I'm not sure, guys. Do you really think Charlie acts pretentious? It's obvious now that Charlie made a low effort video. Come on, if you know Charlie's videos, all his videos are low effort. Which is alright, I like that kind of content. I cut most of the second half because I thought that he was just repeating the same things that he said in the first half. If you think that I missed something important, just comment it. I mean, you're really just free to watch his whole video. Uh, not that long. The first video was longer and even more pointless. I don't know. Maybe I'm just playing into these two guys' read of comments, but uh, I think like writing a comment on Nick's video, it's not gonna change his mind. Writing what I think what I think in Charlie's video is not gonna, no one's gonna see it. So yeah, I think at least doing a video like this, I don't know, it's kind of therapeutic for me. So yeah, I don't know. There are some topics on which I disagree with Charlie. Yeah, I think he's kind of hypocritical in some things, but I mean, we all are hypocritical in some topics, so it's all right. That doesn't make him a bad person or anything. He seems really a cool guy because I don't really know him. I only watch his videos, but maybe that's just me. I'm just some fucking random dude on the internet. Uh, yeah. You know, if Nick ever watches my video, now that's when he actually has the right to say, "Who the fuck's this person?" Because I'm actually a nobody right now. To the 10 guys that are gonna watch me right now, please don't send hate to anyone. Not to Charlie, not to Nick. This is just a shit show. No one deserves to be called out on this. If you're into this kind of content, like this is cup between YouTubers, uh, just enjoy it. You don't you it I think it really hurts when you go to a person and say kill yourself. Uh, so yeah, just don't bother. All right.